England skittled out for 77 in first innings collapse against West Indies. England were blown away on Thursday by a spectacular old-style display of West Indian fast bowling to defy all predictions of a one-sided series here. Kemar Roach, producing pace and hostility that the true greats of West Indian cricket would have been proud of, claimed a sensational 5 for 17 in 11 overs as England simply failed to cope with world-class bowling on a pitch that looked flat when England bowled. At tea they had been rushed out for a dismal 77, 212 behind. The teams took tea early with West Indian captain Jason Holder still contemplating whether to enforce the follow-on, a luxury that has been denied West Indies in their recent troubled times. The likelihood, with so much time left in the match, was that West Indies would bat again. We have become accustomed to seeing England rescued by their middle order after a top-order collapse, but this time the problems went all the way down once Roach swapped ends after lunch and West Indies captain Jason Holder introduced himself to the attack. And the display left England's decision to leave out Stuart Broad, the nearest England to one of the tall, hit-the-deck West Indies bowlers, was beginning to look a real folly as the 8th-ranked team in Test cricket completely humiliated England. It should be said that most of the dismissals were gained by superb deliveries rather than bad batting, epitomized by an absolute snorter from Roach that took Joseph Butler's glove. Ben Stokes, too, was unlucky to be given LBW to a delivery that technology suggested would have only just trimmed the bails. But there was one unforgivable error from Moeen Ali, who attempted to pull his first ball and succeeded only in top-edging to fine leg where Alzari Joseph took an excellent catch on the boundary. From the relative pre-lunch calm of 30 for 1 England crashed to 49 for 7 and then 67 for 8 as the very real prospect of a follow-on and perhaps even a two-day test homed into view amid memories of England calypso collapses of the past, like the crash to 46 all-out in Trinidad in 1994 and 51 all-out in Kingston in 2009. Sam Curran and Adil Rashid attempted to steady the sinking England ship and took the score to 79 before Shannon Gabriel, the fastest bowler on display, got Curran with a ball that was perilously close to being a no-ball. Rashid soon followed to Joseph and England's embarrassment was complete. The innings lasted just 30.2 overs. England lost 5 wickets, their third through to their 7th, for 5 runs in 7.2 overs and 38 minutes. The highest partnership was just 23, between openers Keaton Jennings and Rory Burns. Jennings' 17 was the top score of the innings. Kemar Roach starred with 5 for 17, bringing back memories of fellow Windies paceman Jerome Taylor's 5 for 11 in England's collapse in Jamaica in 2009. It is the 6th time this century England have been bowled out for under 100. They made 79 against Australia in 2002, 81 against Sri Lanka in 2007, 51 in Kingston 2 years later, 72 against Pakistan in 2012 and 58 against New Zealand last year. Press Association earlier Shimron Hetmyer, the emerging new star of West Indies cricket, had held England up here before Jimmy Anderson equalled Sir Ian Botham's record by taking his 27th 5-wicket haul in Test cricket. Hetmyer, an exciting 22-year-old from Guyana, looked virtually untroubled as he guided the tail and lifted West Indies' total to 289 before he was the last man out, falling to Ben Stokes for 81 as he attempted another expansive shot. It came after Anderson had ended Alzari Joseph's resistance by having him caught in the slips after England had struggled to extract the bounce and movement of the last evening. England did think they had Hetmyer caught behind on 69, but even though umpire Chris Gaffney gave him out, replays suggested he clearly missed the ball. It was still a good effort by England after West Indies had moved to the relative riches of 240 for 4 on the first day and represented an under-par total on a Barbados pitch which played better than it looked on the first day. But how quickly things changed. 46, Kingston, 1994. One of England's worst ever days, if not the worst. Having made 328 in the first innings, thanks largely to 86 from Graham Thorpe, England thought they were in the game chasing 194 to win. They were wrong. Just Alex Stewart made double figures, 18, in a complete dismantling, led by Curtly Ambrose, 6 for 24, and Courtney Walsh, 3 for 16. 51, Kingston, 2009. England were rebuilding after the ignominious end to the Kevin Pietersen and Peter Moore's partnership, but this show gave no hint of the successes they would go on to enjoy under Andrew Strauss and Andy Flower. Pietersen made 97 in a first-up 318 all-out, but England would lose by an innings and 23 as only Andrew Flintoff made double figures in a terror outing, Jerome Taylor taking 5 for 11. 103, Kingston, 1935. Not a collapse of modern era standards, but a poor showing regardless. Replying to 535 for 7 declared, England were up against it when they were all out for 271. What followed was worse. Wally Hammond top-scored with 34 as Manny Martindale ripped through England with 4 for 28. 107, Port of Spain, 1935. Martindale went without a wicket on this occasion, but his teammates did the damage as England crumbled badly again. They actually made it to 53 for 1, but when David Townsend was dismissed, the floodgates opened. Townsend's 36 was an innings high as the hosts won by 217 runs. Press Association.